Καλημέρα, καλημέρα. Έως Δημήτρη. Λοιπόν, παίζουμε το Adios που είναι στα Games with Gold. Το δοκιμάζουμε βασικά να δούμε τι λέει, δεν ξέρω τι λέει. Α, κάνω κούνια. Τέλχη μαμντάν. Οκ.
I can't do this anymore.
What?
This.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
You mean the deal?
Pray. So.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just, you know, done with this.
Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna...
Yeah, sure.
Here you go. So, you're done, huh?
Yep.
You do understand what that means, right?
Does it have to mean anything?
It doesn't work like that. You know that.
Yeah, I must be getting forgetful in my old age.
Uh-huh. Nothing I can do to change your mind.
Αυτά τα κρέατα τώρα τον κόβω για κανέναν άνθρωπο.
Now you are welcome to try.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on. Smells delicious as always.
Ah, Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind. I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
Καλημέρα, Ντριέλ. Καλημέρα και ευχαριστούμε για το εγγραφή. Μισό παιδιά λίγο, γιατί εδώ έχασα ένα achievement. Μισό να το ξαναπιάσω από την αρχή. Δεν πω παρέ και δεν πω παρέ και δεν μ' αρέσει. Ωραία.
I can't do this anymore.
What?
This.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
You mean the deal?
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just, you know, done with this.
Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna...
Yeah, sure.
Here you go. So,
Οπότε,
you're done, huh?
Yep.
You do understand what that means, right?
να τους βγάλω όλα τα κρέατα. Αυτός είναι σίγουρα κάποιος νεκρός. Για να ταΐζω στα γουρούνια κρέατα. Κάποιο τεμαχίσαμε. Ωραία.
What does it mean?
You know what it means.
Mine's made up, I'm afraid.
Να το πήραμε
It
τότε.
worked like that. You know that.
I must be getting forgetful in my old age.
Uh-huh. Nothing I can do to change your mind.
Nope.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on.
Okay. Περίεργο φαίνεται το παιχνίδι, εντάξει.
Smells delicious as always.
Ah, Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind, I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
Sadie always liked peppers, though, so I put up with them.
Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think?
15 years, just about.
Summer of '78. Why'd we meet? What was it?
Needed the scratch.
What did you need the scratch for again?
Wasn't too popular with the folks back home. Had to make ends meet.
And Bill needed surgery you couldn't afford.
Yes.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
Jimmy was always bragging about connections back home. I thought he could help.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up Tony. We agreed, made a deal. We all agreed. Ugh. Anyone ever tell you you're no good at making coffee?
Every time you visit.
Thought you'd have got it better by now.
Well, Sadie made the coffee. I made the bacon.
It's good bacon. You know, when I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires are. Mine are red wattle, American breed. Not a lot of them out there, you know.
That's so.
Mm-hmm. Always thought it'd be nice, you know, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
Long time ago.
I'm an old man.
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Funny name.
Like I said, American breed. Nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my part to keep them alive. And that tastes good.
You aren't wrong. You know, the other day, I was reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
Maybe. Anyways, I read that pigs were as smart as us. You believe that?
You, going somewhere with this?
Nah, just thinking about my food.
What's there to think about?
Nothing, I suppose. Just never thought about it before. Do you think the pigs know?
Know what?
That they're food.
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
And I suppose you do?
Every man does.
I think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
How do you reckon?
Well, my visits are always so short. Figured I could help you out with some chores. Maybe figure out what's going on with your little sports truck in the garage.
As long as you're okay with shoveling manure first. What about your sidekick?
Protege. When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy. Smart. Discreet. Ambitious.
Like you, I guess. But, listen. I told you already. I'm quitting.
We'll see.
Okay. Τριάντα ένα, 44. Α, είναι σημεία approaching scene. Okay.
Huh. I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Happy now.
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now? Ta-da! Beautiful, right?
Pop machines. Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
Μάλιστα. Δεν καταλαβαίνω τίποτα εντωμεταξύ, έτσι. Τι γίνεται.
You got any hobbies yourself?
Me?
Well, who else am I talking to?
I mean, who doesn't have a...
Well, what's yours?
Reading, I guess?
Reading isn't a hobby.
Yeah, of course it's a hobby. What do you think libraries are for?
Everyone reads. Heck, I read the paper every day. But reading isn't a part of your personality. It's just a thing people say they do when they don't have any other hobbies.
You really believe that?
Mm-hmm. I knew someone who read every single day. She said she loved the smell of books, the texture of the pages on her fingers. She even bound books. Her hobby wasn't reading, it was books.
You put too much thought into this.
Well, a hobby is something you do because you're passionate about it. If it's something you're not wholly in love with, then you're still trying to figure out what your hobby is.
So, you got a problem with my passion?
No, you said I guess. No one says I guess when they love something.
Is love a requirement for a hobby?
Absolutely. Love's a requirement for many things.
And so you love fixing soda machines?
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Why?
It relaxes me.
I don't know. Soda machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights or when things was bad or I was anxious, well, I don't know. Well, Sadie's sister, when she passed, told me that it was all right to cry, that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay. And I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry.
Didn't you miss her?
Of course I did. Still do, but I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness? No. I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I am.
Can't remember the last time I cried. Maybe that movie about the boy and his dogs.
Oh, always cry over that one. Dogs are good. Innocent. And when a dog dies, that always moves me to tears.
Yeah.
But Josie, of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't, I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how this is how I grieve. This right here. When I got a problem, I fix it. And when I fix it, I fix a little part of me. And I don't know how or why, but it's healing. It's a healing thing. That's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry,
No, it's all right. I figured, you know. I figured someone's got to know. This is why I do a hobby. A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
Well,
I'm proud of it. Proud of all of them. But I'm proud of this one more.
thank you for taking the time to show me.
There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Yeah. Please. A little memento of our time together.
Oh, come on, a memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
You come on back by, pick up the soda machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
Think it over. What's next?
Εδώ λέει έχει άλλο ένα achievement, έχει λέει. Με το μαζεύει όμως. Πιάσ' το βρε. Ναι, αυτό προσπαθώ. Α, το πιάσε. Δεν το πιάσε. Ρε παλτό, πιάσ' το. Πού πήγε? Α, το πιάσε. Άιντε, επιτέλους. Οκ. Γεια σου, Τσάκα, ρε, καλημέρα. The horseshoes, okay.
Why horseshoes?
Well, why not horseshoe?
Doesn't it feel stereotypical?
Well, look around you. My nearest neighbor lives, half a mile down the road. It ain't the city. We don't have nightclubs and pool halls to go hang out at.
Pool halls? What is this, 1890? This is 1992, friend. We got shopping malls for teenagers, restaurants, clubs, whatever. But pool halls? I don't even know if there was when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Well, time doesn't pass out here as quickly, I suppose. No need for all that, stimulation.
Ah, so you play horseshoes.
Mm-hmm. Or read a good book. Develop photos you took for yourself. Go fly fishing.
Mm-hmm. It sounds idyllic. Quaint, but idyllic. And you just want to give up this home-cooked paradise?
That's lonely, too.
We could get you a nice place in the city.
Never was one for crowds.
Thought you said you were lonely.
I'd be just as lonely in a crowd. Sadie, she,
καλά.
nobody else could really see me. Understand what I was.
How do you think?
Saigon when I got back. All these people were hugging their loved ones or protesting or whatever, and I don't know. I never felt more alone in all my life. I was home. I should have been happy, and I wasn't.
Well, it wasn't a popular war. You lost friends too, right?
Yeah, but I got home. Yeah. It was dark, and there was Sadie waiting for me. Porch light like a halo around her head. And I knew I wasn't alone anymore.
So you came back to your high school sweetie.
I thought he'd have married her by then. I didn't think she'd wait for me.
Why not? You're a handsome guy. I bet all sorts wanted you, especially back then. Women love a man in uniform.
You see that house on the hill?
What, the burned out one? I always wondered what happened there.
Gary Gordon, of the Gordon family. Went to high school with us. But, well, most of us were farm folk. Sadie, her dad, was the county judge, so for us that's pretty high society. The Gordons owned a lot of land, and all that passed to Gary after his ma died. In high school, he'd been our quarterback after his pa paid off the school, but he wasn't a bad athlete.
Good-looking guy?
Oh, a real James Dean. And he had eyes for Sadie. The poor farm boy who couldn't play on the team versus the star quarterback. Shit, what kind of contest was that?
Hey, who wouldn't want all this?
Man, yet when I came home, there she was.
Where was Gary? He served too?
Gary was too rich to serve. Star quarterback had some health exemption. Didn't get drafted.
So then, where was he?
Running his dad's business. Trying to win her heart. Didn't work. Well, she invited him to the wedding. I didn't want him there, but, well, you know Sadie. Well, the Gordons own most of the property around here, including the 200 acres surrounding that hill.
Right.
And he built a house.
A house? Wait, that house?
The very same.
Looks like it was a mansion.
It was.
Why'd he build it?
I don't know. To remind her what she'd given up, maybe.
So, what happened to the wealthy Gary Gordon?
Well, he built it 1 year. Must have been 1966 or so, and he went inside and he just disappeared. Then one night, about a year later, there was a storm, and maybe he was lonely.
Maybe. All right, you win. What next?
Okay. Τελειώσαμε και με αυτό. The horse. Μάλιστα.
Don't you own a tractor?
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, pigs I get. Goats too. Some fellas have chickens and cows. That's all well and good, but what's the point of a horse?
Horses are God's most beautiful creatures.
What, you just keep a horse around because they're beautiful?
Horses belong on farms.
You know, you haven't got a saddle for him, so you don't ride him. He's no racehorse. Can't eat him. What's the point?
I don't see the point in a farm without a horse. Gotta have a horse.
And what's this about them being beautiful? Beautiful, really. Beautiful, he says. Spindly legs and bloated bellies and those weird teeth. Sleep standing up. Who sleeps standing up? Something wrong with that. Aren't you going to say something?
One day maybe this fella will understand. There you go. There you go.
To me, I mean.
I keep apples here because he likes them. Likes the salt lick, too. Want to feed him one?
Nah, I'm good.
Suit yourself. All righty, here you go, boy. No, I gotta get going. Why don't you walk on out to pasture, rest a spell?
Oof. Horses give me the willies.
Can't see why.
Okay. The goat. Μάλιστα.
You know, back home they call you the pig farmer.
That description is apt.
And yet, you also have goats.
I do also have goats. And a horse. And I had a dog. Tried cows once. Bill raised a newt or something, but it died.
Well, most people have, I don't know, chickens and cows. You got goats.
Is that judgment I hear?
No judgment, no. Just wondering, why goats?
Αυτός έρχεται... Λοιπόν, από ό,τι κατάλαβα, αυτός έρχεται να με σκοτώσει.
Enough. Besides, I had you.
Have. You still have.
As I've said, I'm no longer interested in that particular revenue stream.
Ήρθε να με σκοτώσει βασικά.
We're the ones who sever ties. And you don't want us severing ties.
I believe I made myself clear.
You know, I feel like we've had this conversation a couple of times now, and still don't seem to get that I'm done with this line is just going to look really silly at the end of the day.
You were asking me about goats.
Yeah, goats.
I like them. They like to play. They'll eat just about anything. The milk's an acquired taste, but I've always liked the cheese. Meat's good with the right curry. A friend taught me that a while back.
Δεν ξέρω γιατί.
You like them for the utility.
Κάτι μάλλον επειδή έφυγα από τη δουλειά. Ήμουνα κάτι... Έφυγα από τη δουλειά βασικά μάλλον.
Oh, hey, really? I've always wanted to try that.
Well, here's your chance. My goats are smart. They know what's up, so they'll just walk up. Here they are. Come on. Now they'll just take their positions here like they should. Got feed all ready for them. Just you take a seat there.
Not very comfortable.
Suppose not. Well, now that we're seated, all you got to do is grab the teat with your thumb and forefinger.
And pull?
No, don't pull. Just sort of rhythmically squeeze with the rest of your fingers. Gently pushing the milk out.
Like this?
Just like that, yes. All you got to do is do that till the goat's out of milk.
Huh. This is kind of nice.
I found it relaxing.
Well, I think I could get used to this.
Why don't you?
Say what?
Why not get used to this?
What, and come work with you?
Sure.
Yeah, some folks might take issue with that.
Well, can't make everybody happy. Better than ending up shot.
Hey!
No. Gun down. Life over just like that.
I usually get to shoot back.
Well, we all wind up dead in the end, don't we?
I'd rather live as long as possible.
What good is that?
Living?
What good is living if you ain't happy?
Who says I'm not happy?
I'm not.
You could be.
I don't think I could. Well, that does it for the goats.
Still, thinking about what I've been saying?
I haven't stopped.
Changed your mind?
No. No, I have not.
Ναι, μάλλον επειδή φεύγω από τη δουλειά, κάτι τέτοιο. Λοιπόν, τελειώσαμε και με τις γάτες. Με τις κατσίκες.
What's the wheelbarrow for?
Hauling.
Hauling what?
Manure.
Ah, and what are we supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize. Well, not now, it's October, but we're going to put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
We?
Well, you did say you wanted to help.
Yeah, guess I did.
So help. Pick up that shovel over there. We'll shovel it in, wheel it out, dump it, and we're good.
And you do this every day?
Mm-hmm. Most every day.
And you want to keep doing this every day?
It's my routine.
Shoveling shit?
Someone's got to do it.
That isn't the first time you've told me that.
Ωραία, μαζέψουμε και κοπρία.
Oh, yeah?
Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know, I did some digging on you, personally, not that shit. Know what I found?
I reckon you'll tell me.
You went back.
Λοιπόν, εδώ έχει 3 achievement λέει. Γέμισε. Πρέπει να το προλάβω δηλαδή, Ωρε φίλε, περίμενε.
What happened that day in the valley?
You saw the report. I'm not going to talk about it.
Come on.
No.
Suit yourself. But you got a medal. You didn't have to go back. Had a wife and kid here. In a time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay home. You went back.
You going somewhere with this?
Think it would be fun if you told me why? While we're shoveling.
Καλημέρα Μάνο.
I was recon. You know that, I reckon. Was in the hospital, staring at the ceiling.
Απλώς είδα ότι έχει άλλα 2 achievement εδώ. Ένα λέει πρέπει να κάνεις λιγότερο από 4. Ένα ακριβώς 5.
What's the wheelbarrow for?
Hauling.
Hauling what?
Yeah.
Manure.
Ah, and what are we supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize.
2.
Well, not now, it's October, but we're going to put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
We?
Well, you did say you wanted to help.
Yeah, guess I did.
So help. Pick up that shovel over there. We'll shovel it in, wheel it out, dump it, and we're good.
And you do this every day?
Mm-hmm. Most every day.
And you want to keep doing this every day?
It's my routine.
Shoveling shit?
Someone's got to do it. I remember.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know,
Ναι, Μάνο, αυτό το έδωσε στο gold. Ναι.
Personally, not the shit kind. Know what I found?
I reckon you'll tell me.
You went back. What happened that day in the valley?
You saw the report. I'm not going to talk about it.
Come on.
No.
Suit yourself. But you got a medal. You didn't have to go back. Had a wife and kid here. In a time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay home. You went back.
You going so?
Think it'd be fun if you told me why? While we're shoveling
Ωραία.
shit.
I was recon.
Κάναμε και το δεύτερο achievement εδώ και έχει άλλο ένα.
Staring at the ceiling. Magazines next to me on the bed. And
Και θέλει και άλλη μια φορά με 6 φτιαριές να κάνω.
What's the wheelbarrow for? Hauling what?
Shit.
Ah, and what are we supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize. Well, not now, it's October, but we're going to put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
We?
Well, you did say you wanted to help.
Guess I did.
So help. Pick up that shovel over there. We'll shovel it in, wheel it out, dump it, and we're good.
And you do this every day.
Δουλεύω βράδυ, μάνο, 2-10.
And you want to keep doing this every day.
It's my routine.
Shoveling shit.
Someone's got to do it.
That isn't the first time you've told me that.
Oh, yeah?
Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know, I did some digging on you, personally, not the shit kind. Know what I found?
I reckon you'll tell me.
You went back. What happened that day in the valley?
You saw the report. I'm not going to talk about it.
Come on.
No.
Ωραία.
Suit yourself. You got a medal. You didn't have to go back. You had a wife and kid here. At a time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay home. You went back.
You going somewhere with this?
Think it'd be fun if you told me why? While we're shoveling shit.
I was recon. You know that, I reckon. I was in the hospital, staring at the ceiling, magazines next to me on the bed. And I had this moment. A moment of clarity.
A revelation.
Uh-huh. And the revelation was this. Them
Και εσύ βράδυ, μάνο,
doing a damn thing. The hippies and the bands weren't changing anything. You know who was?
The Vietnamese? The Russians?
No. The news. You hit someone hard enough day in, day out with the realities of war, pretty soon they'll tire of it. Vietnam, that was our first time that close to war. So, I figured...
You figured?
You ain't the only one of us who's killed people.
Why do you think I offered you that job back in '74?
Turned it down for the same reason I went back. They were telling us our patriotic duty was to go and fight for our country. Well, that's what I did.
You weren't recon when you went back, though.
Went back with a camera. Talked them into letting me help with the press, keeping them safe and all that. So I did. And I took pictures. Took all the pictures I could. I fought in a different way.
Did you win?
We pulled out a Nam, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. And now you're here. Great big war hero. Shuffling shit.
Yeah. Shoveling.
Okay. Όπα, κάτι έγινε. The tree. Μάλιστα.
You know what this is?
Ναι, πολύ μπλα μπλα.
Well, you ever seen a tree like it?
A tree's a tree.
Remember all them roasted chestnuts at Christmas?
Oh, sure.
Μάλλον αυτοί ήταν
Figured.
συνεργάτες, δολοφόνοι κάτι.
Why? Is it special to you?
This is an American chestnut tree.
Oh, hey, Saul. He's telling us about his American chestnut tree.
Όπα, ήρθε κι άλλος.
Thought they all died.
What?
You remembered.
Pays to remember things.
Like the American chestnut.
I'm a little lost here.
Oh, a couple weeks back, Saul came by, said you couldn't make it. Business as usual. Saw I had a bucket of chestnuts, asked if pigs could eat them, so we got to talking, and I told him about chestnut.
Uh-huh. And what did you learn?
Pork tastes better with chestnuts. And most American chestnuts had died.
It's true. Long before you or I was born, the American chestnut...
Jimmy'd like...
Oh, that he would, But this...
That's what, like...
Oh, billions. 4 billion trees.
Thought West Virginia...
Logging too.
Γιατί δεν τον σκότωνε να τελειώνει. Μπαμ μπαμ. Ένα λεπτό παιχνίδι θα ήταν.
It is lonely.
Γεια σου Παναγιώτη. Όχι, ο Τσάκ είναι πάνω δράμα, μάνο. Ήταν στη Θεσσαλονίκη στο...
Brody's grave was enough for me. But, I don't know. I thought about having to move.
You've got plenty of years left in you yet.
Be wary of outsiders.
Heck no. There are trees out there.
Preserved all these trees?
Maybe we could have. They are magnificent.
But you did make a point of it. Saul, go ahead and wait for me at the van. Hey. Hey. Look at me. You're thinking about dying. Thinking you can pass this responsibility off to someone else. You don't have to do this. Give the tree another decade of your time.
Well, the time of my demise aside.
Αυτοί κάτι θέλουν να ξαναγυρίσω στη δουλειά, κάτι τέτοιο, και μου δίνουν την ευκαιρία τώρα.
Please. Don't tell him.
Hey,
Ναι, μάλλον, ναι.
Please. Let me rest here. And if there's a way to... Oh, I don't know.
Okay, okay. Hey.
Ναι, θα πεθάνω.
The garage, huh?
No tour would be complete without the garage.
I have to ask, why a sports truck?
I think they're called coupe utility, but, you mean why not a sports car?
Yeah, I mean, I always figured you'd have a midlife crisis like the rest of us. Sports
Couldn't really say why I love these so much.
with that.
I had to bring her home with me.
I'll admit.
But she won't run.
No? Well, pop the hood. Let's take a look.
You're serious?
Sure, already had my midlife crisis.
Motorcycle?
Sports car. And these
All right.
Now, let's see here.
Okay.
Can you get me that drop light? My eyes aren't what they were.
The hood.
Yep, sure thing.
Okay.
Saul's a good kid.
What's that?
Saul was a good kid. I like him. It was nice him coming back.
Yeah? That's good to hear. Never met anyone with so much promise
Never?
in my entire life. Saul's dad was a good...
Great. Hard to admit. Yeah? And now?
Today I learned from you and him.
Well, learn something new every day, I suppose.
Give me a second. What about your boy?
Bill? Oh, he's fine, I guess.
You guess. Hey, how old is he again?
Born in 60, so, 30.
Huh. Roy would have been...
Yeah? Oh, he don't want to talk to me no more.
What? Bill? Tow-headed little guy? Always friend?
It's,
Ah.
yeah.
Hey, mind if I ask you a completely unrelated question? What's with the airplanes that your neighbors play?
Oh, Chuck's farm.
Chuck? Huh. Yeah, what's with...
You know how farmers are. Hey,
Yeah. And, yeah.
I think he has a B-36.
No kidding.
You got no idea.
Ωραία, κάνουμε ανασκόπηση
Haven't foggy.
της ζωής
B-36.
αυτού που θα πεθάνει, δηλαδή εμένα.
Why does Chuck have one in his...
Asked him about that once. Where?
Right there.
Oh, dead navigator.
So, Chuck's crate. If I did, I'd have a different job.
Well, I figure we all move on and...
So you're saying a dead navigator came to a farmer in the middle of nowhere, no offense.
Yep.
So now there's a bunch of planes up.
And he keeps them safe.
Well,
Sure.
all right.
Μόβα, πήρε.
Looks like she'll give you a few more years yet. Yeah. Remember Slick?
Sure.
He always wanted one of these.
Where is he now?
Fighting Saddam. Jimmy tried to find out. Classified, I heard.
Good. Well,
Thinking of giving him...
I never...
Οκ. Μια που παίξω, το παίζω το παιχνίδι. Ας το κάνουμε χιλιάρι τουλάχιστον. Μικρό είναι.
Shotguns, huh?
I always liked shotguns.
Liked?
Still do.
I like revolvers myself, when it's for sport.
Got a few of those.
Oh yeah? What's your favorite?
Them big slab-sided ones. They have a charisma.
Δεν τον προβολάει.
Nothing special, really. 357.
Αλλά είναι achievement εδώ να τον στοχεύσεις και να κάνεις ό,τι πυροβολάς.
Shotgun.
Yep. Figured we could shoot some skeet. Always liked shooting skeet. Taught Bill to shoot this way.
You're a good father.
Could have been better.
Name a father that couldn't. So, how do we do this? Who's going first?
I'll go first.
All right, then. This is more my speed. Hanging out, shooting guns. Maybe a few beers next time.
I'm not sure guns and beers mix, friend.
Oh, sure. Like peanut butter and very dangerous chocolate. Next time. Trust me, next time.
Δεν πεθαίνει ρε φίλε.
There isn't gonna be a next time.
Δεν έκανε το achievement. Όχι ρε φίλε, το χάσαμε. Χάσαμε το ένα achievement εδώ τώρα.
This is it then.
You did.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Because I need to.
We're friends, goddammit. You don't get to get all stoic on me. I know losing her was hard, but there's gotta be something. Gotta be.
I can't.
Τι θα χρειαστεί να κάνουμε όλο αυτό τώρα?
There isn't much point anymore.
So sell the farm. Move into the city. Meet someone new.
I didn't ask you. Well, I did.
And,
Because I...
and this is your one right thing. How do you...
No.
All right, then. Have it your way.
Οκ.
I can do that. I'll be seeing.
Α, θα έρθουν το απόγευμα να με σκοτώσει. Οκ. Ναι, αλλά χάσαμε τώρα το... Θα μπορέσω να ξανακάνω μετά το συν. Ή το χάσαμε εντελώς.
Come on, pick up. Please, pick up.
Dad?
Bill, hi. Well, now how'd you know it was me?
Caller ID. It's new. Tells me who's calling.
Huh, that's some real fancy stuff you got there.
Uh-huh. Listen, I'm busy. Why are you calling?
Oh, just, had...
Και αυτό είναι achievement, να κλείσει το τηλέφωνο πριν μιλήσει ο άλλος. Και ξαναπροσπαθείς να πάρεις και καλά και μιλάει. Και αυτό είναι achievement. Και να δείτε τώρα που θα χάσω το ένα achievement αυτό με την καραμπίνα. Εντάξει, οκ. Λοιπόν, τι άλλο έχει εδώ? Δεν έχει τίποτα το ψυγείο μέσα. Άδειο. Πείνα. Οκ. Τι λέει εδώ? Check on the horse.
Come on now. That's a good boy.
Feed the apple. Έλα φάει.
Granny Smith. Just like you like. Good boy. You been up?
Ωραία. Catch the fish. Call the neighbor. Go fishing. Okay.
Come on. Ooh, nice catch.
Μάλιστα.
Come on. Nice catch.
Maybe the next. Φτάσουμε πιο μεγάλο ψάρι.
Come on. Nice catch. Come on.
Θα το πιάσουμε τον Admiral. Τι θα γίνει? Έχουμε και δουλειές.
Come on. Nice catch. Come on.
Ω, Πανάτος.
Ooh, nice catch.
Το πιάσαμε. Το σπίτι που είναι? Λοιπόν, μέχρι στιγμής έχουμε κάνει τα 14 από τα 25. Achievement. Πρέπει να πάρουμε, λέει, και το γείτονα τηλέφωνο.
Hello?
Hey, Edie. It's...
Oh, hey, you. How are you doing? You know, I was just talking about you with Garth the other day. I said, Garth, you know...
Α, ωραία.
I'm gonna...
Oh?
I was wondering if...
Oh, sure. We ain't got much...
Thanks, Edie.
Evan, what are you doing?
Μάλιστα.
Yeah, the animals. I got them fed and watered for today. They should be good for tomorrow, too. But...
Not at all. We're happy to be imposed upon. You've been a good neighbor for so
Μάλιστα.
long.
Κανονίζουμε και για τα
I'm glad you
ζώα.
called me today. In
Thank
fact, hey, you should drop on by next Saturday afternoon.
Well, I appreciate the thought, Edie.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, it's,
Oh, I sure do.
that they are.
See?
Ωραία. Κανονίσαμε για να έρθουν να προσέχουν και τα ζώα.
Hey, Brody. How you been? I know I don't drop by as much as I ought. I ain't got an excuse. We had some... Well,
Okay.
good boy. You want even... So, I done wrong. I want to tell you. I'll see it. I don't know if I did. So, I'm...
Κουκαμίλ, μάλιστα. Πήγε το μαχαίρι. Χάσαμε το μαχαίρι. Και εδώ έχει achievement και λέει να τα κόψεις όλα, λέει, στο ψυγείο. Να είναι όλα κομμένα, λέει, στο ψυγείο. Οκ. Και πατάτες. Πέτα το μαχαίρι. Ας το μαχαίρι εδώ. Okay. Pick up. Cook steak. Τι γίνεται ρε φίλε? Pick up. Add. Πού τα βάζω το... Δεν καταλαβαίνω τι πρέπει να κάνω. Τα βάζει τώρα. Ούτε ξέρω. Το steak που είναι? Το χάσαμε. Κάτι δεν έγινε καλά εδώ. Τι λέει εδώ? Steak, chop, cook. Stock. Α, εδώ είναι η συνταγή. Οκ. Έχουμε τις συνταγές λοιπόν. Οκ. Παίρνουμε το steak και το μαγειρεύουμε. Curry powder. Stock. Add. Curry. Άλλο αυτό. Ναι. Πατάτες. Μία. Δύο. Πρέπει να τα βάλεις λέει με τη σειρά. Κρεμμύδι. Και αυτό. Και τώρα έχει κάτι άλλο? Δεν κάναμε τίποτα. Αλάτι, πιπέρι δεν θέλει. Βάλει και τέτοια. Ξέρω εγώ. Αυτό τι είναι, μπάγκελ. Βάλει και αυτό. Ξέρω εγώ, βάλει και αυτό. Τι άλλο έχει εδώ. Microwave. Κάτι δεν πάει καλά. Στη συνταγή. Get the shotgun from the cellar. Ποιο shotgun? Αυτό. Revolver. Shotgun. Τι θα σκοτώσω? Α, οκ. In the dining room. Και κουκαμίλ. Α, τα θέλει με τη σειρά ρε φίλε, όλα. Πω. Λοιπόν, μισό. Άρα πάμε κάτω. Παίρνουμε την καραμπίνα. Την αφήνουμε στο dining room. Και τώρα κουκαμίλ. Λοιπόν. Shop. Έλα. Okay. Λοιπόν, steak. Cook. Stock. Add. Curry powder. Add. Potatoes. Βάλε και αυτή. Καρότα. Πολύ μπλα μπλα, Πέτρο. Εντάξει, έχασα ένα achievement. Οκ, παίρνω το steak, το βάζω εδώ και βάζω το cook timer. Το οποίο που είναι? Cook timer. Inspect. Δεν ξέρω που είναι. Α, να το. Οκ. Έφτιαξα κάτι. Ναι, achievement. Α, πήρα. Spicy. Τελευταίο γεύμα λέει ήταν το κάρι. Αυτό έχει άλλα δύο achievement εδώ. Έχει να κάνεις American Speciality. Άρα εδώ ξανακάνεις στην ουσία restart το scene. Κάνεις restart το scene και κάνεις διαφορετική συνταγή στην ουσία. Πιάνεις το shotgun. Έχει άλλες δύο συνταγές. Ωραία. Παίρνουμε πάλι το μαχαίρι. Κόψτε αυτά. Άφησα από εδώ να είναι έτοιμα. Ωραία. Το μαχαίρι έχει δικιά του προσωπικότητα εδώ μεταξύ. Λοιπόν, στου. Steak, chop, cook. Οκ, άρα παίρνουμε το steak. Το μαγειρεύουμε. Παίρνουμε το stock. Το βάζουμε. Μπιζέλια. Τα βάζουμε. Πατάτες. Καρότα. Okay. Αυτό. Μετά παίρνουμε το steak, το βάζουμε εδώ και ανοίγουμε το timer. Okay. Φτιάξαμε άλλο, πιάζουμε εδώ. Κάναμε και το δεύτερο. Και τώρα έχει άλλο ένα, το οποίο είναι να κάνεις... Λοιπόν, πάμε restart scene. Οκ, πάμε, παίρνουμε το shotgun. Πάλι. Το αφήνουμε εδώ. Και τώρα λέει στο ψυγείο παίρνουμε το μπουρίτο. Το οποίο τι το κάνουμε, microwave. Μάλλον πρέπει να το κάνουμε microwave το μπουρίτο. Ναι. Ωραία. Παίρνουμε το μπουρίτο. Ωραία. Και κάναμε και το τρίτο φαγητό. Και καλά, το τελευταίο μας φαγητό. Ωραία. Τελειώσαμε με αυτό. Ή έχει κι άλλο. Μισό. Για να δω, μισό. Λοιπόν, όχι, έχει άλλο. Είναι cook a dish a farmer would like. Έχει και αυτό. Αλλά restart scene πάλι. Πόσα φαγητά ρε φίλε. Λοιπόν, παίρνουμε το shotgun. Πάντα πρέπει να ξεκινάμε με το shotgun. Το shotgun πρέπει να είναι πάντα στο τραπέζι, αλλιώς δεν σκάει το achievement. Ωραία. Steak cook, πατάτες και peas. Άρα το steak δεν το κόβουμε. Το βάζουμε κατευθείαν στο τηγάνι. Βάζουμε τις πατάτες στο μικροκυμάτων, έτσι. Ωραία. Λοιπόν, άρα παίρνουμε την πατάτα, τη ρίχνουμε εδώ. Παίρνουμε το steak, το ρίχνουμε εδώ και παίρνουμε και τα peas, τα βάζουμε εδώ. Ναι. Και αυτό πρέπει να είναι το τελευταίο. Ναι, έσκασε. Έσκασε και το τελευταίο. Τελειώσαμε με τα φαγητά. Μας έχουν μείνει 6 achievement. Το ένα το χάσαμε με την καραμπίνα, το οποίο θα πρέπει να το ξανακάνω. Άρα προχωράμε από εδώ τώρα την ιστορία. Ακούω κόσμο. Δεν κάνει κάτι. Κόλλησε. Στο διάλογο. Δεν μπορώ να καταλάβω. Οκ. Ναι. Ναι, γιατί δεν προχωράει όμως. Θα κάνουμε αυτό που είναι με τον μπουρί, το μπαμπαμ. Διακόλλησε το παιχνίδι. Ωρε φίλε, να αυτά δεν μπορώ. Ναι, έλα. Δεν. Κόλλησε, παιδιά. Άμα δεν βάλω το shotgun και πάρω απλά το τέτοιο. Δεν για κανένα λόγο. Εντάξει, οκ. Είναι σπασμένο το παιχνίδι, ρε παιδιά. Δεν. Place, ναι. Μαλακία. Μεγάλη μαλακία τώρα, κόλλησε εντελώς. Κόλλησε εντελώς. Α, το έκανε το achievement εδώ, παίζεις και το πιάνο. Οκ. Έχει και αυτό, μετά έχει να ακούσεις, λέει, όλους τους δίσκους. One more time. Οι οποίοι δεν ξέρω που είναι πάνω. Άνα. Έχει αυτό. Κάτσε εδώ τουλάχιστον να κάνω αυτά. Ναι. Εντάξει, πρέπει να το βάλετε να παίξει, λέει, όλο το τραγούδι για να σκάσει το achievement, έτσι. Παίξαμε αυτό. Πάρουμε αυτό. Και στα πιάνο ο Ιορδάνης. Τι λέει εδώ, vinyl vibes. You listen to a single record. Ναι, γιατί δεν έσκασε πριν όμως. Σε αυτόν εδώ. Αφού έπαιξε και ο άλλος. Πρέπει να παίξουμε για τους 4. Πάει και αυτό. Ωραία. Και έχει άλλον έναν, λέει. Ανάτος εδώ. Όπα. Πιάσαμε τα βαριά τώρα. Μπήκε λαϊκούρα. Ωραία. Τον πρώτο, παιδιά, δεν πρέπει να τον έπιασε. Έχει φάει κόλλημα εντωμεταξύ με το quest, έτσι. Αλλά τώρα θα πιάσει το achievement αυτό. Γιατί μάλλον δεν θα προλάβω, γιατί μάλλον θα χρειαστεί κλείσιμο. Πρέπει να παίξεις τους 4 δίσκους. Πρέπει να παίξεις τις 4 κασέτες. 2, 3, 4. Είναι αυτά τα 2 achievement. 3 achievement. Και μετά τελείωσε το παιχνίδι. Έσκασε. Έσκασε το record. Οκ. Άρα το πιάσαμε. Ωραία. Πάμε βάλουμε και τις 4 κασέτες. Τις οποίες τις βάζουμε εδώ. Πολύ κλασική μουσική, ρε φίλε. Πάρα πολύ κλασική μουσική. Εν τω μεταξύ εδώ έχει rock. Και εδώ παίζει όλο συνέχεια κλασική μουσική. Κάνα Βασίλη Καρά δεν έχει. Και προσοχή σε ένα achievement εκεί που κάνετε σκοποβολή. Όποιος το κυνηγήσει στο χιάρι, εκεί το έχασα εγώ. Θα τελειώσεις βρε κασέτα? Ή θα παίζει non-stop? Την έφτιασε. Ωραία. Έσκασε ένα επειδή βάλαμε την πρώτη κασέτα και τώρα πρέπει να ακούσουμε και τις άλλες τρεις. Πρέπει να τις πετάει μόνος στο μηχάνημα. Θέλω να δω αν στο τέλος τουλάχιστον έχει να μαζέψεις αν μπορείς να διαλέξεις chapter και δεν χρειάζεται να το ξαναπαίξεις από την αρχή. Αυτό δεν είναι το ίδιο. Ωραία, πάει και αυτό, βάλουμε και την τελευταία. Αν νομίζω ότι είναι εθνικός ύμνος ρε. Λέω πάει τώρα, μας την πέσανε. Ωραία. Έσκασε και το achievement να ακούσουμε όλες τις κασέτες και τώρα μας έχει μείνει δύο. Το ένα που χάσαμε και το complete the story. Το οποίο τώρα μάλλον το παιχνίδι έχει μπαγκάρι. Το shotgun είναι. Να δούμε λες για να ξεκόλλησε. Όχι. Λοιπόν ακούστε τι θα κάνω. Θα πάω main menu. Θα κάνω λίγο μπαμ μπαμ ένα κλείσιμο και άνοιγμα το παιχνίδι και έρχομαι. Για να δούμε τώρα αν θα ξεκολλήσει. Δύο achievement μείνανε. Αυτό με την καραμπίνα, όταν θα πάτε εκεί και θα στοχεύετε που θα κάνετε το σημάδι, για να σκάσει το achievement, κάντε skip όλο το διάλογο. Όλο. Μπαμ 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 και θα ποπάρει. Φυσιολογικά. Λοιπόν, για να δούμε, θα ξεκολλήσει. Continue. Και βασικά θέλω να το τελειώσω για να δω αν θα μ' αφήσει να γυρίσω σε εκείνο το chapter και να το πάρω το achievement. Αλλιώς θα πρέπει να το ξαναπαίξω από την αρχή. Λοιπόν, ωραία. Έπιασε εδώ, ξεκόλλησε. Άρα άμα κολλήσει, παιδιά, αυτή είναι η λύση. Θα πάρω το μπουρίτο που είναι το γρήγορο. Ωραία. Το βάλουμε εδώ και να δούμε τι θα γίνει τώρα. Μήπως απλά πρέπει να περιμένω στο τραπέζι. Για να δούμε. Για να έχει αφήσει το shotgun, μάλλον... Νάτος. Ήρθε. Όπα! Αυτό ήτανε. Τέλος το παιχνίδι. Τερματίστηκε. Μια μισή ώρα είναι, χιλιάρι είναι, εύκολο. Να δω αν με αφήσει να διαλέξω το chapter για να πάρω και το τελευταίο που έχει μείνει. Αυτό δεν γίνεται skip, άρα θα δούμε τα settings. Μικρά είναι, τα γουρουνάκια φωνάζουν από πίσω. Εντάξει, μια ιστορία είναι βασικά πολύ... Άπα, έχει συν select. Ωραία, λοιπόν, άρα πάμε στο The Shot. Νομίζω αυτό είναι. Μπράβο, ναι. Αυτό είναι. Ναι, μιλάει.
You can go first.
Του λέει... Give him the shotgun. Ωραία. Κάνει. Skip. Δεν έσκασε. Δεν έσκασε. Ούτε έτσι έσκασε, παιδιά. Μισό. Θα δοκιμάσουμε να πάω εγώ πρώτος. Λοιπόν. Ναι. I'll go first. Okay. Κάνει skip. Ναι. Έσκασε. Άρα διαλέγεται I'll go first. Skip όλο το διάλογο και σκάει το achievement. Και είναι χιλιάρι. Τελειώσαμε. Μια μισή ωρίτσα, πέστε 10-15 λεπτά που παιδεύτηκα εκεί με τα φαγητά, μία ώρα και ένα δεκάλεπτο είναι, παιδιά, εύκολο χιλιαρικάκι, έτσι για να κάνετε boost άμα θέλετε το Gamerscore σας. Ευχαριστώ πολύ, πάω να ετοιμαστώ για δουλειά. Αύριο θα παίξω το άλλο που μπήκε στο Games with Gold. Το HOA, κάπως έτσι το λέγανε. Λοιπόν, τα λέμε αύριο το πρωί. Γεια σου Αστακέ. Δεν πειράζει, στο κονσέρβα θα το σηκώσουμε και στο YouTube. Είναι πώς να το κάνετε χιλιάρι σε 1 ώρα και 10 λεπτά το παιχνίδι. Δεν είναι τίποτα. Λοιπόν, τα λέμε, παιδιά. Καλή συνέχεια, καλημέρα, καλό κουράγιο σε όσους δουλεύετε. Μάνο, που έχουμε ίδιο ωράριο σχεδόν. Λοιπόν, φιλιά, bye. Γεια σου Παναγιώτη, γεια.